Attention, attention, attention. I will not be on any more podcasts or listening to any more podcasts due to trucking until I see some people really get serious about this. It's a carousel. Everybody talking about the same thing. How many times have you guys heard me talk about deregulation? See, in order to understand what's going on in the trucking industry in this day and age, everybody talking about brokers this and dispatchers that and carriers this and DOT, FMCSA. You have to understand all this comes from is deregulation. When is somebody going to truly peel back this onion and talk about deregulation? I hear nobody talking about it. Trucking podcasts now have become redundant, repetitive to me. If you really want to get down to the nitty and gritty and the root of it, let's talk about deregulation and how much it either helped or hurt the trucking community. Everything people talk about, stop taking cheap freight. Well, cheap freight came from deregulation. The brokers are taking this amount of money. They don't have no regulations on them. It came from deregulation. The ICC used to have brokers regulated. The little bit that was brokers, they were regulated. Well, guess what? The shipping company was paying the carrier, us, and we was breaking off the broker as a salesperson, sales rep. You got to peel back the onion of deregulation. And then also the Baphomet. Stop being scared of the Baphomet. The Baphomet, guess what? I posted the other day, right? The other day, and a lot of people got scared of it. I posted that, guess what? Once you understand and realize that God and the devil are the same person, then guess what? Everything in your mind, your eyes will start to open now. And what I mean by that is, take myself. You ever seen in the movies where they got the devil on one shoulder and God on the other shoulder? Before a person is about to make a decision, they whisper in their ear and they talking to God and they talking to the devil. That entity in the middle is you. You have a godly side and you have a devil side, meaning me. I like to go out and do a bunch of community service. I like to just be a good person, an all-around good guy. That's my godly side. Let's say if I wake up on the wrong side of bed one morning and I want to fight and I'm just angry and I want to argue with people and I just don't care about people. That's my devil side, which we all have that inside of us. God and the devil are the same, which is you. We're not claiming the big G. The big G is our Father, Amen-Ra. See, Christianity took a lot from the black people, from the black culture, because guess where the word amen came from? Amen-Ra, which was in ancient Kemet. You have to look up and know thyself, black man. How many of you guys know about the Council of Nicaea, which a black preacher will not tell you? That guess what? There are a total of 14 books missing out the Bible. So if you really want to talk this Bible shit, let's talk it then. Let's talk about them 14 books and what was in those 14 books that the Council of Nicaea took out. Let's talk about Roman Catholics and how evil they are and what they did to our people back in 1685, came up with the Black Code against Haitians because they were scared of the voodoo. Now, voodoo was not bad. But guess what? You had somebody who had a little bit more devilish side in them that took it and used it for bad. Guess what they don't want you to know in the Scottish Rite Freemasonry? That you black people are the secret. Check out the London, Virginia Company. See, when they tell you about slavery, slavery worked in reverse. Go check out Christopher Columbus' diary, where it says in the diary, it says he worked back to the King of France and the popes and all them. And in the diary, he says, the Africans know a way to the west, but it's too dangerous because it goes around the doldrums. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. As above, so below. Let's talk about that. The Moors. How many people know about the Moors? That's your black history that black preachers do not talk about. Come on now. The Statue of Liberty. That's a Freemasonry shrine. Let's talk about it. Sub Rosa. How many of you guys have went to a Roman Catholic church and seen God with a bunch of roses around him or in his palm or in his necklace? What does the rosary mean? We know each bead is supposed to be for a prayer, but why do they call it rosary? Look up Sub Rosa. Sub rosa means what? Behind or in secrecy. So why Jesus got all these roses and stuff? What secret is Jesus hiding? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Don't be scared of your history, black man. It is your history. Don't be scared of it. You are the one. There's only 12 people in this world that's on this earth. The 12 tribes of Judah, the 12 tribes of Israel. Who are those 12 tribes, you may ask? Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius. You get where I'm going. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all of the hidden knowledge that Adolf Hitler knew about and why he respected African people. Why did Adolf Hitler flee to where it's cold at? Antarctica. Why did he flee up there? What's up there? Come on, black people. Don't be hypocritical.